So this is going to be our fantasy football draft. So to get right down to business, I don't want to waste anybody's time. First overall pick, Bengals, Joe Burrow. Pretty obvious. Nothing more needs to be said. Let's move on to the next pick. Second pick. Redskins. You can trade. You can keep it.
I think they'll just take Chase Young.
Chase Young, I agree with that.
Best
Chase
defensive
Young.
player.
Makes sense. Third overall pick with the Detroit Lions. There is a little bit of issue here. They could be a trade. There could not be a trade. I feel like if there isn't a trade, it's Jeff Okudah. If they do trade, I think the most likely scenario is the Chargers trade with them, not the Dolphins. I personally believe the Dolphins are not getting rid of all their 3 first-round picks. That can really revolutionize your team, change your team, overhaul it. If you get a quarterback, that's great. Now you can put 2 weapons behind him. You can either protect him, give him a target, or even get better on defense. I don't think the Dolphins are trading any of their first-round picks this year. 49ers might, but that's a different story. So with third overall pick, I think go with Jeff Okudah. If it gets traded, I think to the Chargers. I think they'll go to a fourth overall pick, Giants.
I think they'll take a tackle.
Tackle?
I don't know which one. I think maybe Wirfs.
I think the guy from Iowa. Was that Wirfs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the best of them.
Yeah, I think Wirfs.
Yeah.
They could trade, but I think they'll just take who's probably best available.
I agree.
Definitely tackle.
I feel like if there's no trade with Detroit with the Chargers, I feel like the Giants might trade their pick then with the Chargers. But I feel like if a team already traded in, Giants don't get to trade away their pick. No one else wants to move up. Giants keep their pick. Tristan Wirfs, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so pick number 5, obvious, Miami. They just lost out on Tua. They have to go Justin Herbert. If that trade goes through.
Yeah.
If not
you think
go
if
through,
they're both there, they'll take Tua?
They'll take Tua. Oh, for sure. I think everybody can agree Tua is the better quarterback overall.
It's just a health concern.
Yeah. I see Herbert as kind of like Hal Orton, Case Keenum kind of guy. You know, like he's startable. He can play games. He'll have his moments. Yeah. But he's got that beta mentality, what I've been hearing lately, and anybody who has a beta mentality, they're never going to be
him
like
in Oregon, they thought he was going to be a top pick last year.
Yeah.
He had a bad season, decided to stay another year.
Right.
So,
I agree.
I don't think he's like Kyle Orton type.
6th overall pick, bro.
For the Chargers?
It would either be the Chargers or if they did a trade, what do you think would happen? So I guess we could just go Chargers.
Could possibly trade back, but I haven't really heard a whole lot on it. I think they'd just take the other quarterback that's available.
I agree. The other quarterback available, whether that be Tua or Herbert, but we probably think it'd be Herbert.
Yeah, probably Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert.
It's a toss-up between those two.
7th, Carolina. Carolina is tricky because they can go Derek Brown, or they can go Isaiah Simmons, or they can even go lineman. That's a tough one. But since they lost Luke Kuechly, they go Isaiah Simmons. They get his immediate replacement.
Yeah.
So I'm going with
I
Isaiah
hope
Simmons.
Fall, but I say Simmons there.
Agreed. All right, man. 8th overall, your Arizona Cardinals are on the clock. What do we do here in beautiful Phoenix?
They should go either offensive line or Derek Brown or the defensive tackle.
Derek Brown's still available, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say either go tackle or offensive line.
Okay, tackle or offensive line.
I don't know if it'd be Becton or.
I think they'd go Becton.
Who's the other one?
I know the other guy's Andrew. I know it's Jedrick Wills.
Jedrick Willis. I think between so either Willis or Becton. Yeah. I think Willis. They should go offensive line or Derek Brown.
Yes, yeah. I would agree more with Jedrick Wills. In fact, that's what I would pick here too as well. I wouldn't pick Becton. I think Becton greater potential, but I see him more as a run guy, and I feel like Kyle Murray, they need someone to pass protect. So I like Jedrick Wills. Yeah. So number 9, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I am not going to take what everybody's been saying lately in the media. It's all smoke screen. It's all bullshit. They're not going to get a wide receiver. If I'm wrong, then hey, I'm wrong. But I honestly don't see it. I think that would be a huge mistake. They'd reach on a receiver. It would be a mess. So no, I personally think they take. I think Derek Brown. No, wait. Yeah, is he still there? Derek Brown.
Yeah, he's still
Derek Brown's still there. I go with Derek Brown. That's all I think they would take. Mm-hmm. They would replace who they just lost. So.
And then with Browns at 10.
Browns at 10. They stay in or they trade.
They could trade. I mean, if they do, I could definitely see it being like with Denver, Atlanta. Maybe the Eagles would probably give up a lot more.
Yeah.
But if the Browns do take their pick, I think they'd go offensive lineman. I think Becton there.
Really? I see Andrew Thomas there. I honestly think because of this drug test failure, and he's more of the raw prospect, although he is the greater potential, that man is huge. 6'8", like 368, man. That man's a monster.
Yeah, that's why I think. And run stop, that'll help Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Run game. Open up things for Mayfield, hopefully. So that's why I think him, but I mean, if it's Thomas.
I
think they'll definitely go tackle.
Okay, so we're going Becton.
We'll go Becton.
Then 11. This is where I would have went with Becton. But Becton's, because I feel like him protecting Sam Darnold. I don't think the Jets are going wide receiver either. Let's get that out of the way. There's more pressing needs. They already have a star running back. Get him productive. Use him. You're already paying the dude. And I feel like Becton would actually be perfect here. But if it's Andrew Thomas, I'd be okay with that too. So with the 13th pick, Las Vegas Raiders. Oh my God, I've seen everybody make that mistake.
Hell yeah. I forget about it too.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Chargers. I still refer to them as San Diego.
Yeah, my bad.
Sometimes. But that's where it's rough. I hear Ruggs a lot, but I think they'll take CeeDee Lamb.
I completely agree with that.
I think CeeDee Lamb.
I think CeeDee Lamb's like a younger version of Antonio Brown in a way.
That's who they
just lost him without being the head case.
Yeah, so I say CeeDee Lamb.
I think CeeDee Lamb's the best wide receiver in this draft. He has the most potential. He played with less weapons than he did, and then Jerry Jeudy did with Alabama. Because, I mean, his teammate is one of the better wide receivers too. So,
CeeDee Lamb.
I think CeeDee Lamb too.
And then I say Jeudy right after.
49ers? I agree with that. Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, I say Jeudy. And then what, 14?
Tampa Bay. This one's big. Because now I feel like since all 4 linemen are gone in our draft, either Tampa Bay reaches or they trade. And in my opinion, I think they trade back. Because who I think they wanted is gone in the linemen. I think they wouldn't mind getting DeAndre Swift. I'll say that. They just got Gronk. They have Mike Evans. They have that. What's the other receiver again? Opposite of
Godwin.
Yeah.
Gronk and then Howard.
Yeah.
It's tight end.
Howard might leave, but yeah.
Yeah, either way. And then Cameron Brate.
If they're going all in, I wouldn't be surprised if they went back and got DeAndre Swift. Who would they trade for? I can definitely see the Eagles doing this. I can definitely see the Eagles just swooping in, getting Ruggs. Just boom. Done. That would suck for the Broncos. That really would.
That's a fear.
Definitely.
It works out like that. But, the Eagles are that's Atlanta, maybe a few spots. I don't see...
Atlanta has been very hungry for C.J. Henderson.
So they want to get that corner. That's their chance to do it. But.
So if they weren't to trade, who would they pick? I would personally go with the trade here back.
I'd say trade
in this scenario.
That's what I really think. Who they could get, they can get a few picks back. So
yeah, because the only other tackle I think is about that Josh guy.
Yeah. There's Ezra Cleveland from Boise State. He's kind of like a late first rounder.
Yeah.
Around 20 and back is where I've seen him at.
Okay.
So I'd say in that case, they could trade back a few spots and get some picks.
Yeah.
And get a running back who they could use. DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift, even though I think it's too early to trade back. That's the only pick we're going to go for the Broncos. And I think this is an easy one. That we just get Ruggs if he's there. If there, we get him. Done deal. I feel like it'd be perfect fit.
Completes their offense.
Exactly.
So that's obvious there. And then right after them,
Atlanta. They get C.J. Henderson right now.
At that point, C.J. They've been wanting, so they get him there. That's the most obvious pick I can think of.
Yeah.
Who's after that?
Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
I think they go Clavon Chasen. They get their edge rusher.
Clavon? That's true. And what's his name? That other... Kayvon?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That isn't he that cover back?
I think so. Well, no, isn't he like a lineman? Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw. You're absolutely right. I completely forgot about him. We have been skipping on this, man. I do see him dropping.
He's still around that area.
Yeah, because I just feel like no one prioritizes D lineman as that much anymore, or like at least not defensive tackle. He's a great player. Could go earlier. He could go to the 49ers. If I didn't see the 49ers taking
Kinlaw?
Jerry Jeudy, I think Kinlaw goes there. Yeah.
That's true.
They immediately replaced DeForest
Right.
Buckner. Like,
I could definitely see him being before 20, but I think after us, somewhere in that area.
yeah. I could definitely have seen that on the Cowboys too. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see either Kinlaw or what you said.
Cleavon Chasen.
Chasen?
Yeah.
Chasen? Okay. Yeah, so either of them two there. I'd probably pick, I think I'd take Kinlaw. You too? Or you think Chasen?
I'd have to go Chasen, so we might have to disagree on this one. But you are right; he is still there.
Okay, I'll give that one.
Because I kind of have him and he might have gone to the 49ers by now if I'm really thinking about it. But anyways, let's go to 18. We got the Miami Dolphins. I think this is easy. Xavier McKinney. But that's my pick. That's safety to the Dolphins at 18.
McKinney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then
they need
yeah.
and their defense. They got holes.
The Dolphins have plenty of holes. That's why I feel like they don't trade any of the 3 first-round picks. So at 19, you got the Oakland Raiders. This is where I think that guy goes. That Derek Brown.
They're not there, but Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw, my bad.
Kinlaw.
Yeah, I keep getting them too confused.
I think Kinlaw.
This is where I think
Kinlaw
Kinlaw
there.
would go. I think Kinlaw would go to the Raiders. Raiders get another steal. They get CeeDee Lamb and Kinlaw. I hate the Raiders.
They
But,
didn't trade with the Bears. They got all these damn picks.
yep.
Yeah, that shit nice.
So that's how I think it's going to go. That'd be crazy for the Raiders. Raiders fans would be. They got way better. Mike Mayock, boom, right there.
Yeah, no, that's good. So I'd say him there if he slides to him like that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Who's next? We have who's 21?
20 is the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, so Vikings, and then we got
And then Eagles. Well, we can end at Eagles. I think that's pretty fair.
We got to end at Patriots.
Go to Patriots.
All right.
You're going to have to tell me what the teams are because I might not know them at the end.
I know Eagles. I don't know who's 22 is, and then Patriots are 23. Like I remember 22. We could just Google it.
I think that might be that. I don't know.
So who's even left?
Minnesota?
Yeah,
I think this is where Justin Jefferson goes. I feel like
they gotta get
the
Diggs.
Minnesota Vikings just crush Eagles fans' hopes and dreams. Crush them. They don't get any of the top 4 wide receivers. That's what I see happening.
That's taking that pick and then
Because Diggs left, man. So, and you know how oh man, I forgot their quarterback's name. Kirk Cousins. How he likes to just do those checkdowns. You get the best slot. You get the best slot receiver. Perfect fit. That's what I think.
No, that makes sense. Like I forgot about Diggs leaving, so they needed. That's a big hole. That's a big hole. So they need somebody. So yeah, I'll take him there. Justin Jefferson. And 21, the Eagles.
Eagles fans.
At that point,
Yeah.
the next best guy. I mean, it's a toss-up, and it's like Denzel Mims.
There's Mims.
So I don't know if they don't want to trade back a little bit, then take him.
I can see them trading back. If they didn't trade up front, I can see them trading
They
back.
missed out on all the receivers. That's going to trade him.
Yeah. I agree with that 100%. If they missed out on the top 4 receivers, trade back. Receivers what they want. Receivers what they need. Yeah.
I think that. Let's see, what's the 22nd pick? I can't remember.
Just look it up on your phone real quick. Sorry, guys. Intermission. But this probably won't be famous. Come on, dude. Google. Oh no, you got an iPhone. That's your problem.
Wi-Fi issue. We're on a bad
I
server.
don't know how, dude. The modem's like right over there. You don't even know what it's like to be in my room, bro. It's bad. So I have the Wi-Fi extender.
Oh, so it's Philly first, then Minnesota.
Oh fuck no! Oh my bad.
gotta edit that.
We totally gotta clip that, man. 20 is Jacksonville.
Oh shit! Oh, so Jacksonville.
Oh, so
Vegas has
Jacksonville.
theirs, then Jacksonville has another one. Okay. These are all from these trades. Teams are trading their shit. That would have been Chicago, right? So
Jacksonville at 20. Maybe Justin Jefferson is there. Maybe he is.
For Philly, yeah, at that point, because we had Raiders taking Kinlaw, and then Jacksonville.
Well, didn't Jacksonville already get Derek? Anyways.
Wait, Derek. Well, they had the 9th pick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got Derek Brown. So why would they need Javon?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't need him. They'd probably go receiver. So I think Philadelphia will still be close.
Think Justin Jefferson goes there?
Because they've been saying at 9, the fucking some mock drafts haven't taken.
I agree. I can. Yeah. So Justin Jefferson.
Minnesota's gonna have to trade up. At least a little bit.
Or the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles, my bad. Then Minnesota, them too. But they could go.
So at 21, they trade back. They didn't get any of the receivers still. All right. So now we're on to 22 at Minnesota. What does Minnesota do? Oh, the Eagles. You know what? Eagles trade back with the Patriots. Patriots get hurt. I'm just kidding.
The Eagles?
Nah, because the Patriots are at 24, right?
You're at 23.
Yeah. Who would take the Eagles pick? I would say one of the teams that doesn't have a first round this year.
Yeah. At that point, they just get shit for like next year, like a second round.
Yeah.
And then Eagles or the Patriots. That's tough. It depends on Belichick. How early he wants to take a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. I do see them taking a quarterback.
I've heard Jordan Love,
Jalen Hurts,
who I do like a little bit more. I think in that style with Belichick's system could be really good.
Yeah.
But Jordan Love, I don't know. He's from like Utah State, like a small school, Mountain West, and he threw 17 picks, 14 interceptions. I mean, some quarterbacks in the story.
I don't know his stats, but maybe
that's his stats. But yeah, so he had the most interceptions like in the season in college this last year. It's not always telling.
Yeah.
It depends on the system with him. For Jordan Love, it'll be a risk whoever takes him. I would say Jalen Hurts there.
Okay.
Or they go safety.
At 22?
At 23.
Oh,
there's another.
The Patriots are 23?
Mm-hmm.
Just keep your phone up. You had it up, dude. Yo.
Oh, yeah. Did I say New Orleans?
Anyways, that's probably going to be our draft for this part. So, maybe we're right, maybe we're wrong.
I'm taking